Hey everybody, welcome to the mail show. Today I have a piece of mail from Respect Records. Let's get into it. I don't want to cut the record. I have a very special piece of mail today. Something I've been waiting for a while, and not because of the shipping, because the shipping was actually really quick. But ever since this came out, I've wanted to see it on something physical, and the day has finally come. Alright. Okay. Here they are. Alright, so as you can see by the title, this is... Alright, this is Remember by ev.exi. Fantastic French house / future funk album. I got 2 of them because, I don't know, one day first edition of this might be worth millions or something. I don't know. We'll only open one for the sake of demonstration. Comes in a nice plastic thing that already has a cut open, so if you want to keep your whatever the heck this is called, cover art or whatever, clean, you can. Limited edition, 150 gram translucent purple vinyl and MP3. You can get the MP3 as a Name Your Price download on Future Society Collective. I'll have a link to everything so you can listen to this fantastic album. We have the track list. Ooh, and there's a bonus track too, Cascara, which, fun fact, one of the only good things at Starbucks, Cascara latte. It's actually really good. Nice. This is really cool. Manufactured in Canada. Interesting. Let's crack into this using my scissors very carefully. Just sliding under this. Yeah, because I don't want to pull it and bend one of the corners. Alright. Okie dokie. Man. This art is really, really nice. I really like this. Hopefully this is all in shot. Oh wow, that slid out very nicely. Comes in a nice paper thing, whatever you call it. And here it is. Look at this. Nice purple. It looks a bit like grape Kool-Aid. I don't know. Or Capri Sun. I haven't had either of those in a long time, but I think that's kind of the color that it looks like. Man, this looks really nice. I really like how the Respect logo kind of matches the ev.exi logo. Man, I can't wait to hear this bonus track. Yeah, so that's that. I don't know if you can still. I don't know if you can still purchase. Ooh. Okay, 1 second. I don't know if you can still purchase this album. It might be sold out. I feel like it didn't have a limit on the ordering thing, but that might have only been pre-orders. Because I feel like I wouldn't have bought 2 if there was a limit, because I don't want to be all greedy and stuff. But you know, comes with a nice little card. This is actually really nice. This card entitles the bearer to a digital download, and you can enter the code, etc., etc. I'm debating whether I should show this to you guys. No, since I bought, no, I'm keeping it for myself, sorry, so I can write a review on Bandcamp, because it's a Bandcamp code, and if I enter it, then it'll say it's part of my collection, and I want to do that, because since the records, I bought them off of, like, corespect.com, not through Bandcamp, yada, yada, yada. Although I would normally, but at the same time, it's Name Your Price on Future Society Collective, and also probably Respect Records Bandcamp, so go get it. This, of course, is just cardboard. I'll just have this sitting here so you have something pretty to look at while I talk for a little bit about kind of this vaporwave and future funk vinyl community and kind of scene that's emerging. This release in particular, I think this is one of the better, if not the best, kind of vaporwave release that I've seen so far in the vaporwave scene. I feel like vinyl is kind of taking off in the vaporwave community, but it's not really being done well. This, I think, is being done very, very well. My hat is off to I forget the dude's name. I'm so sorry, but the owner of Corespect, because this looks fantastic. Art is very, very nice. Packaging is good, and I need to listen to the record, of course, to see what the quality of the record is. But since it's being mastered by Fiber, I expect nothing short of a masterpiece. But that being said, like some records, like Hong Kong Express's HK, the vinyl release, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but it was very lackluster. And even Birth of a New Day, it was just not really, didn't really do the album justice. And even the vinyl quality wasn't really up to snuff of what I was expecting for such a masterpiece of an album. That being said, this so far looks fantastic, and I cannot wait to go listen to it right now. I would do a video, but I think my brother's in the basement doing stuff, so I don't want to bother him, and also I don't want to get any copyright strikes or whatever, etc., etc. That being said, based on vinyl stuff, I am excited to see what Corespect has for the future. Also, My Pet Flamingo is a label that's been doing vinyl stuff. I haven't gotten anything from them. Maybe in the future I will. I'm kind of running out of money, though. I've been buying a lot of music lately, but I'll have to see how that turns out. I don't know if I did a video on the I'll Try Living Like This by Death's Dynamic Shroud, but that release was actually pretty nice in physical form. The album art and kind of physical aspects of the record were very nice. And of course, it sounds very, very good and very true to the, there's a plane or something outside my window. But it sounds very true to the digital format. I'm excited to see what, how vinyl releases will happen in the vaporwave and future funk community going forward. Even though vaporwave is kind of dying out, even some might say that it is dead in terms of new releases, I'm excited to see older releases coming out on physical platforms, like for example Death Dynamic Shroud's Heavy Black Heart is coming out on vinyl, or came out on vinyl. Chances are I won't be getting that just because I'm kind of out of money, but at the same time, maybe in the future. I haven't really given that album a full and complete listen, but what I've heard so far, which is like the first half, very, very nice. It'd be cool to see a physical release of it. If you can pick this up, I would definitely recommend doing that. At least get the digital version, because this album is fantastic, very good. French house, kind of future funk mixing, and I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think this album came out in January of this year, and I think it kind of revitalized future funk as a genre and kind of brought a new life into it that kind of reestablished the genre as not being lazy and not being just kind of anime gif of a loop from Japanese funk that's been used a gazillion times before. I think it's very creative and a very good album, so please listen to it. Give your ears some love this summer. It's definitely something very summery. My favorite tracks of this album are the entirety of side 1 and also the entirety of side 2. Specifically side 1. These four tracks are absolutely fire. I listen to them almost on a daily basis. So good, especially Mode and Impulse. Very, very, very tasty. Future funk, French house. I really have nothing else to say about this album. Go download it. One of my favorite releases of the year, if not of all time. And that's really all I have for you today in terms of this video and review of this album. Definitely one of the best future funk albums to exist. It was an instant classic from the first time I heard it. Anyways, see you guys next time.